Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all from Raising Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are watching me from. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch right away is a case of marriage misunderstanding. Please stay tuned while the defendant and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Please share this video with your friends and family. Have a wonderful day ahead. Ciao.
Thank you. All right, use the mic. Let's hear you. How did you meet Mr. Abdul? What led to all this?
Yeah, we met 2019 December when he came back. Then he said he wanted to marry me. Then I agreed.
How did you meet him?
He saw me on the road. So
On
we
the road.
stopped, yes. Then we exchanged number.
But
Then
I use that mic, sit up properly and talk. It is a very smart way. I'm not sleeping here.
he met me on my way going home. That was 31st December. So we exchanged number and he called me. So we had a date. He said he wanted somebody to marry before going back to Japan. We talked and I agreed to marry him. Though before then, I told him that I was pursuing my nursing. That I want to be a nurse. I'm pursuing the nursing career. That there is this man who is sponsoring me, a royal family of our village that are sponsoring me. He said that
But
would
speak
be.
loud.
He said that won't be a problem. That he can do that for me as long as I agree to marry him. I said okay, which I agreed. Then I was living at Abia State then. He said I should move to his house here in Lagos. That is where I'll be staying. I agreed. I left my apartment there and come over to this Lagos. Then he left on 21st January. Before he left, he said to me that his brothers would go and pay my bride price and that which they did they was left. And I've been staying in his house since then. Then earlier this year, that was January, we started having show on feeding allowance and money to take care of myself. Which he complained, was giving me 50,000 naira. He complained it was too much because I was staying with two of his brothers. I said okay, he now raised it to 30,000 naira and I was still okay with it. Then on March, he sent me 30,000 naira for our feeding allowance. Then I was like telling him that I want to cut my hair, that I like to go on low cut. And he said he doesn't like it, that I should keep on making my. I told him that you're not giving me money for enough money for that, so I want to go on low cut. He said okay, he will give me the money. That how much? I said 20,000. Like we're just having a husband and wife conversation. Then he cut the call on me. He ended the call. I was like, what's happening? I called him back. He did not pick. So I now gave him a voice message and told him that whenever you know that he end up a call on me, that he should not call me. That was what led to this all this thing. He got angry with me. He stopped talking to me. But before the next day, I called him. He did not pick. I sent him a message. I apologized. I said, I'm sorry if you got angry with the way I talked to you. I'm sorry about that. I apologized to you. He did not reply. Since that day to today, he has not been talking to me.
Hmm?
Since that day till today, husband has not been talking to me. And there was a day I tried calling him. I called him 25 minutes for you and he blocked me, both my line and he blocked me on WhatsApp. He blocked everything that I cannot even reach him. So all these messages that he was sending to his brothers. Then I reported to his elder brother that see your brother blocked me on WhatsApp and both my call. I cannot even reach him. Yes, his elder brother said okay, you talk to him. That was months ago. So if I ask him, his elder brother will say, he has talked to him that he said he unblocked me. And since then, and my husband knew very well that I was still an apprentice before he left. And I have nothing doing to support myself. Still, he
You
kept
are still
quiet.
complaining that they barely hear you. I don't know if you think you are talking to only me here. You have microphone. You are behave as if you are talking man here. Open your voice and talk, my friend. Uh-uh.
Sorry for that. I have. So my husband since then he knew very well that I was an apprentice when he left. Since then, he has not called to know my whereabouts or uh, how I'm feeling. He has not even bothered to call me because he blocked me on WhatsApp. He blocked my line and all that. Then when I report to his elder brother, his elder brother will say that you have talked to him. That you have talked to him. That he said he'll see what to do. Okay, I kept quiet. This is going to 5 months now. None of them has bothered to ask me how are you feeding or how are you faring, all that. I kept quiet because I found a job at trade fair. So that's why I kept quiet and I was like, okay, if he comes back this Xmas, we'll settle the matter. Then last month, I was okay. After his elder brother talked to him, he unblocked me just on WhatsApp and he did not unblock me from the call. Then I was chatting him up, and I called him my husband. He was like, "Who is my husband? Who am I calling my husband? That I'm wasting my time in his house. That if I stay here, after wasting my time in his house, that I should pack my things and leave." I was like, what led to this? I thought that the case has been settled as his elder brother said. He said that I'm wasting my time. I better pack my things and leave his house. So that was why I kept quiet all this while. I said I will not tell anybody. But later he kept on saying the same thing. I reported to his elder brother again and said, look at what your brother said. He said I should pack my things and leave his house. They said okay, they will talk to him. This that was last month, July. They said to him. And I've been waiting to hear from them all this while. I didn't hear anything until this month, first Sunday of this month. His elder brother called me and said that his brother is insisting that I should leave the house and go back to the village. That if he comes back during the Xmas period, then he'll come to my house and pick me. I was like, what kind of a joke is this? Well, he told me to leave his house, that I'm wasting my time in his house. Then he's telling his elder brother that I should pack my things and leave and go to the village and stay. That what am I going to the village to do? Then his elder brother said that he said if I did not leave the house, that once he threw my things outside, that I should forget about the marriage. I said to his elder brother, okay, if he said he's going to throw my things, then I'm going to stay here until he comes back. But for me going back to the village, that I won't do that. That was what I said to his elder brother. He said okay that he would tell him. Then on that same Sunday, one of his brothers that was staying with me said to me that my husband said that he's giving me 1 week to vacate his house. I was like, where is all this issue coming from? Like, where is all this coming from? He said he's giving me 1 week to leave his house, else they will lock the house. So when he said that to me, I was really broke and as in, I was down. Like I said, okay, I won't stay here and watch these people throw my things out or throw me in the street just like that. So I decided to come and report to the woman.
So how did the marriage happen? When you said you are married, somebody, what is it called? Somebody come to tell you, I love you. I want to marry you. He fly back. How long was the courtship?
We stayed for 1 month before.
Is 1 month big enough for you people to marry? Do you know the person? Can you know person in 1 month?
He actually said that he will come back after 6 months and take me with him. That I'm not going to stay here in Nigeria. That he has an apartment there, that way I can stay. That was why I agreed.
Did your family check his own background?
Yes, we did everything.
For 1 month. 1 month you did everything.
No, when I was talking, I said he traveled. Then he gave his elder brother money to do all that. So his elder brothers were the one who actually did the marriage and all that.
How can the elder brother go to do the marriage? How can the elder brother do marriage on behalf of him? Were you pregnant?
No.
So what is the rush for?
He
That
actually,
you can't wait for him to come and do the necessary by himself, that you have to send the elder brother to go and meet your family.
but it's not a rush because we do that.
You
Mainly,
do
so
what?
we do that in our place. Some people will even be there, send money, they will get the wife for them.
Maybe that, eh?
They'll get the wife for them, then they'll travel together. Because he told me he won't have time to do all that, that his brother is going to do that. Then after then, he will come back and take me there. That's what he told me.
You rushing now. You are rushing out.
Yes, the marriage was rushed though. Because
That's
he
why
said,
you're also rushing out now.
because
Marriage that you rushing, you not even study somebody at all, not even whatever, not 1 year, not 6 months. You just see a man on the road, the man toasted you on the road, I asked your hand in marriage. 1 month he's going to Japan and he cannot wait, no time for courtship. You have seen the Japan husband send his family to go and marry you on his behalf. Now, is it not the same family that is sending message now? It has become family relationship, it has become family marriage, it has become urgent marriage. Now he's asking you to go out of the place. How do you know whether this man is married in Japan or not?
he told me that he has a white
Madam, talk.
He told me he has a Japanese wife.
They have Japanese wife. Eh?
Yes.
And you want to marry him with a Japanese wife. And the same person that is telling you have Japanese wife said he will take you down there to go and stay in the Japanese house or stay in another house that both of you will be seeing each other as two rivals. What is your plan for your age? What was your plan that he told you that he is married to a Japanese wife and he's still telling you that he will marry you and take you to Japan? For you and the Japanese woman to be staying as two rivals in a Muslim in the same house or rent an apartment for you.
Okay, he actually said that he is not the Japanese woman is not living together with her, but he told me that he has an apartment where he's paying, that he want me to come over and stay with his two brother over there. That was why we decided that we're going to stay together, me and his brother, that we're going to stay in a different apartment.
You and the brother will get.
He said he has an apartment where he has been paying all this while, that he wants us to come and stay in that apartment.
So whom are you staying with here now?
I'm staying with his brothers.
His brothers. You are staying with the other brothers?
No, not the other brother. This their brother I'm staying with. Who were two before, then one left, so one now.
Are they living there before you joined them?
No.
Or you are living there before he brought them?
Nobody was living in the house. It was when I came. The house was just kept for him. Anytime he comes back, he opened the house. But when I came, he insisted I should stay in the house. Then with two of his brothers. The two ones.
What kind of apartment?
It's 3-bedroom flat.
So one has left?
Yes, one has left.
To Japan?
No. He went back to the village.
Why? What was the reason? Were you having a problem with them?
No, it was this Xmas that he traveled without telling my husband. So that brought an issue. So my husband asked him not to come back.
Your husband is this temperamental that any little thing he will block, any little thing he will stop person, any little thing he will drive someone away. So the brother went to the village without telling him stop there.
Yeah.
You would not tell him you need money to do hair because you don't want problem and you want to keep low cuts.
Yes.
Because you say too, because he's not giving you enough money now. You give somebody 30,000 naira for her age, an adult. She would need toiletries. She needs to change her pants. She needs body cream. She needs roll-on. She will cook food for the 2-3 brothers. They will buy gas. They will pay NEPA bill. Then they will buy food and cook soup for 1 month. 3 adults. Some of you men should be ashamed of yourself. And you still want to manage within the limit of what is bringing become another problem. You want to keep low cut, you should be doing hair. You use 1 week for 1 year, 5 years. Change it to low cut now. At least you can easily go to salon and tongue your hair for 300 naira, or you bob the hair without even tonguing it. And because you just say 20,000, so 20,000 have become 20 billion pounds. And block, he start sending you away because he have alternative. Any man that is blocking woman at any little time, when man or woman begin to block husband and wife at any little, he has somebody that is using as alternative for you. So shine your eyes. Gone are the days you will fold your hand, the man will block you 1 month, 2 months, and you are expecting that woman to sit and be waiting for you. This one need to block this thing. I need something to boost the volume of this. Hmm? It's supposed to be. Give me the woman right from this. And he's asking you to go out of the house. Go out of the house. Go out of the house. If you marry the person from bush. When you, as far as the person is not living in the street, you did not pick that person from the street. If you have to go out of your house, the person must have a home to go to. Cheap particles. You brought somebody from village, you're asking the person to go from the house now. To go to where? So the family that have heard that she is married and she stayed in Lagos, not that you are taking care of her. Tomorrow you will complain that your wife is misbehaving or sleeping around. You keep somebody, you are not feeding her, you are not clothing her, you are not giving her feeding upkeep, and you don't care how she's surviving. You want her to be picking the bills in your house as a matured man. And what you have in paying her back is to go out of your house. They've allowed her to finish her apprentice work, then establish herself. If she wants to take care of herself on her own, if you are not ready to help assist her as a husband, then she can now go on with her life. I've been calling, he's not picking call. What is the number?
Plus 81.
Yes.
Eight
Hold on.
zero
Yes, plus 81
eight zero
80
588
588
633
633
46.
46. This one is speaking Japanese language for us. This number is not going. So another. Let's call Mr. Kenny again. Let him respond to this one. She want the girl. Did he accuse you of sleeping around with men?
No,
Has he ever suspected you?
no,
Eh?
no,
Are you sure?
no. It was just this issue of money, and which I asked him for forgiveness if the way I talked to him was rude. But see, he did not even listen to me. I keep on begging him. I sent him lots of messages. I called him, he did not pick my calls.
Are you working now?
Yes, I found a place where I dropped my machine, so I'm sewing wig and straight frame.
Please help us call Mr. Ikene. Let him respond so that we can hear from him as well. What is the number again? Let me call.
Plus 18 plus 81
Hold on. Yes.
plus 81
Uh-huh.
80
Mm-hmm.
588
Mm-hmm.
633 46.
Excuse me. Please help us call Ikene. If you can add the number to those of you in Japan, you can add the number to your WhatsApp and help us call. We're trying to call here, is online. And if it's any of you that is calling, kindly encourage you to call. Let's hear him out. Say it's on another line. I'm calling him here. It says on another line. If you are in Japan, please you call Mr. Ikene out for us. Meanwhile, while we're still waiting for you to get across, or while we keep calling him to get across to him, you can still call if you have any peaceful advice for this young lady. You call on 0903 74 0903 74. If you have any peaceful advice for this young lady, you can call in for her. And those of you that are there, please help us call Mr. Kene. At least for whatever reason, if the marriage is not working, they should exercise patience. Let this girl gather up herself, because she cannot leave and go to the village. And based on her statement, what she has said is not big enough to destroy marriage, except as usual that he sees the road, see this girl on the road, maybe he has find another person on the road and decided to marry. This person. Good evening, your name and where you are calling from. I can't hear you, please. Ekene is not sleeping. Ekene is online. It's on another line. We're calling him on WhatsApp. He said it's on another line. Say he's on another line, so he's not sleeping now. When I increase the volume of my asset, now wetin be this thing? Now no dey hear me, I'm shouting here. Don't look for abroad woman. No. If you see a bricklayer here that you can see and marry and have your joy, marry that person. Leave all these abroad men. They are full of lies, deceitful life attitude here and there. You marry and face who you marry and see who you are married to. Leave abroad men. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello. My friend, good afternoon. Hello.
Are you calling in respect of this case?
Hello. I'm calling from London. Hello.
Are you calling in respect of this case?
Yes, Madam, are you the president? I filled a form.
Madam, call back later. We're handling case. I thought you are calling in respect of this case. Please call back later.
No, it's
Thank you. If it's somebody that you see here that you know this person, this country, call the other brother. Give us the other brother number. Let us call him here. Bring her phone. You see here, you meet the person. If you fight today, na sin yourself tomorrow. You fight tomorrow, na sin yourself next tomorrow. Maybe when you marry one man, if you have little misunderstanding, he'll block you here and there. Block. Give me that thing. Let me disconnect it from the speaker so that we can hear ourselves. Hello. You see, the time I will take care of you or even respect you here, and I don't want. A person will say, I wanna carry one nika, they do fine boy. Old man, but don't reach how many years we want to do small boy. Be fast about that. If you have good man that based in abroad, I beg hold and well. If you have anyone. Good evening. Your name and where you are calling from. We can't hear you. Make now increase the volume of this thing. We don't talk tire. Our voice dey loud here. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, well, I don't know. You're supposed to relax. Okay, sir. Where is it? Which one be no volume now? What will be the problem now? The volume is to the X. Huh? This is no volume. This is volume. It's on the highest now. I hope it's not this woman that is still calling. Hello? Hello? Is the volume not still okay? Eh? Now, wow. I beg, if you don't hear us, manage the volume. We no can do otherwise. Hello?
Hello?
Good evening. Your name and where you are calling from?
This Gideon.
From where?
This Gideon.
Which is number?
Let me write it down.
Have you people hear from the man? Phone number of human right is 0903-024-74. That is the number we are using for calling now.
This one is not right.
People say they can hear me. Some of you say you can't hear. Please, you can't hear me. Go and buy earpiece. Your name and where you are calling. Madam, give me the number. Now, how many hours will it take you to write number? Even your sluggishness alone said. Where is the number now? Give me your brother-in-law number. You just carry how many hours, the right number. Call the number because I don't even know which number you joined.
070.
Hello, good evening. Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello? This is Ify. I'm calling from the US.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yes. Good afternoon. So, I want to talk to the girl. Baby girl, we need to share us. Okay? It's not the end of the world. We need to share us. The way we live, like we just baby, you know. The thing is, sometimes all these men that stay outside the country and tell their people to go marry a girl or something, and especially when that person is married to that person, is married to a white person, 20% of the time, that person might not believe like this. So they got married to a white lady or they married to a Japanese lady, they need to legalize themselves. So most of the time, when those women found out that they did something like they married back there in their country, they will tell them to clear every relationship that they have with the person, they will, annul their marriage with them, or they will be supported, they will be threatening them. So, that is married over there is a red flag, and this is a red flag. So, I'm not saying that the way you see, the way you block you so many times and all that is good. That's not right. And the way he's treating you, it's not your fault that you are doing. I mean, I've seen cases where this kind of thing happens and the marriage survives. The guy later came back, took the girl and all that. So it happens. Most of the time it works out. And some of the time it doesn't work out. So you're too young, you're too great. So if you check it
On this.
back and forth and see that you can't hold on with it, just move on with your life. Move on with your life. If woman right help you out, and he tells you maybe give you some money rent a house for you. Just move on with your life because now that he's married over there, he might not, he might not come back, come back in time for you or whatever, or even ever come back for me. So you just have to move on with your life. That's my answer.
Thank you. The call line is 09030002474 is the call line. Good evening, your name and where you are calling from.
Okay, my name is Okoye Uche and I'm calling from you.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is that looking at this list now. Hello?
Go ahead. Reduce the volume of what you are watching from, please. Your name and where you are calling from.
It's Uche from you. Looking at this lady now, she looks depressed. She looks tired. What I want to advise her is that she should forget about that stigma that comes with getting married and being divorced. Let her just move ahead in her life. Because if she continues in this marriage, she might, at the end of the day, she might find out that she will not even enjoy her life. She will end up, and before you know it, they will say, I have a friend that he got married to a man and she was passing through this same thing that this girl was passing through. And all of a sudden, she slumped and died. It's not a good thing, but then she should just move ahead. She should just forget this man. Focus, take care of herself, finish her apprenticeship, or if she has something that she's doing already, she should continue with that her tailoring business. She should find herself. As a woman, I advise women, find yourself before you get married. Don't just rush into marriage. At a point when things are not working well, we girls always want to, the first thing we think about is about getting married, because we think that man will carry our body. No, find yourself as a woman. Find yourself, leave that marriage, find yourself, fix your life before you start thinking about another man. As it's not that man, like you were saying, that man has alternative. If you don't have any other wife, if you are the only wife that the man has, he will not just leave you, he will not just ignore you. But because he has alternative, he has a wife there. So he's just using you to pass time. Probably he wanted a child, but you should thank God that you don't even, are not even pregnant for him.
Yeah.
You thank God that you don't even have a child that is holding you back. Move on. Don't kill yourself because of marriage. Don't kill yourself, girls. Don't kill yourself. Move on. Be the kind of person that you want to be. Serve your God. Live your life in a way that pleases yourself and God. Then keep praying. A good man will come. A man that God wants you to be with will come. The problem we have is that we are possessed spirit. When it comes to money, when it comes to abroad men, no, I'm not trying to say that it's not good to marry abroad men. You might be fortunate you fall in love with the right one. Good. But then just find yourself first. Leave this marriage of it. Look at her now. She's a fine. Look at her black beauty. But the way she's looking now, it's looking like she's depressed, she's tired, she doesn't know what to do. My sister, start from somewhere. You can start from today. Life is about determination. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. All my past life. There was a time I was sick, depressed. But I said, no, my life will not end this way. I took it upon myself. I started praying. I started facing life in a normal way. Work towards it. Use my certificate. Search for a job. And now I'm happy with my life. So you have to find yourself as a woman before you start looking for a man that will love you. If you don't love yourself, no man will love you. Imagine you telling him to give money to make your hair. You become a book. Imagine a wife asking the husband for money to make hair, and the husband is treating you this way. Is this how you're going to live your life? If you have to marry this man for 50 years or 40 years, is this how you're living your life? Is this you're unhappy? One day you just be wasting. My dear, the best advice for you now is for you to just take up pieces of your life. It's not over. It's over. God always give us second chance. As long as you are doing the best, God will stand behind you. He has already told you to leave this house. I don't know how you will do it, but my sister, your life, forget about this man. Forget about it. Find yourself as a woman, and you will never regret it. You'll be very, very happy at the end of the day. You will find that you'll be proud of yourself. Forget about this stigma. People will say, she was married. No. Let me tell you, nobody defines your life. The only person that defines your life is God. So just focus on God. Focus on your life. Take the pieces of your life. If he doesn't want to get, let him go. Face your life. Don't be depressed. Don't be thinking. You are made to take his part and his part. did not get pregnant for him. So at least if anybody who wants to say anything, at least they will still consider the fact that he married you. So my dear, pick up this, face your life.
All right, thank you.
This is what you want. Face it, my dear, and let that marriage. That man doesn't love you.
Thank
He
you.
just
The call line is 090302474 is the call line. The call line is 090302474. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, this is Gideon. This is Gideon. I'm calling from Aja.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I want pay money. I register it and
Mr. Gideon, please watch that we're online. Your name and where you are calling from. You first turn down the volume of what you are watching from. Let's try the man again. Give me the man's brother's number. Let's call first.
070
Yes.
36
Yeah.
16
16
32 09
0.
9.
What is his name? What is that your name again? The brother is the man, the Mr. Udafo brother is not also picking his call. Did he ask that his brother in that house to push you out of the house?
No, he said he sent people to ask me to push me out of the house and not his house.
Hello, your name and where you're calling from. I can't try that. Please speak up. We can't hear you. Just speak up so that we can hear you, please. Hello. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. This is Gideon.
Oga, call back later. We are handling case. Call back later. What do you want this office to do for you? Speak up, madam.
As far as I want to hear from you if you really want me out of his house. Then if you want me out of his house, he has to give me time. Yes, you have to give me time too.
How much time did you want for him?
Is that I don't even have any money because I have to gather money for my house rent.
Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello?
Hello, who is speaking and where you are calling from, please?
Good afternoon. My name is Uchenna. I'm calling from Lagos.
Go ahead.
I have an advice to give a lady in the office.
Go ahead.
Please, we want to give an advice every day. Please, stop looking for somebody that will marry you to take care of. As a lady, you should be able to stand on your feet before thinking of getting a husband. Don't be looking at a man that will take responsibility of whatever that you are putting on. Stand as a woman, if you don't have your handwork, you go to handwork and get it. If you are not educated, you get it. You fix yourself somewhere. I see so many women passing through one of these things as a result of they are jobless or they don't have handwork. And you see them turning them around. I just want to tell her to calm down. Let her forget about the man. She's still a young lady. Let her look for something better and forget about the man. That is my advice.
Thank you. Okay, I'm with you. Go ahead. You are saying something.
He said that before, he said that he will send message to my people, which he has did. Because my parents are late. So he sent
Your
message.
parents are late. Speak up now.
Yes, my parents are late.
Talk louder. Talk. Use your highest voice and shout. We can hear you.
My parents are late, so he sent message to my uncle.
You are not expecting help from me.
You talk so that we
You are
hear
expecting help from the world, not from me sitting in front of you. And that is why I'm begging you to talk. I even beg you before you come online. So you beg, let the world hear you and let them know how they can be of help to you, madam. Your name, please.
Hello, good evening. My name is Charles
Charles from where?
from Abuja.
Go ahead, please.
Yes. The advice I have for this young lady, out of experience, I was once based in Japan. I spent several years there before coming back. I know what our brothers are doing over there. It's obvious this young man got married with expectation. Now he's over there. He just realized he cannot be able to meet up with the wife he has here in Nigeria. And this young lady, if care is not taken, she will have to frustrate herself before she finally realizes that this young man is no longer coming back for her. When looking at her, she's looking malnourished, not because of food, but because she's having so much stress thinking about this whole thing. She doesn't have to lose her life over this man who's no longer interested. She's still young, she can still make it. There is no need thinking people will see her as someone who was once married. No. The story, the record is straight. It's never her fault that she got married to a man who is no longer interested in the relationship. It's painful. She should just talk to her parents. The parents should contact the young man's parents. If you people are no longer interested in this marriage, we want to return dowry like holding our daughter down. Then if the man over there hears it and gives the go ahead for them to return the dowry, they should just return the dowry and she should move ahead with her life. She's too young to undergo this stress, whatever she's going through. It's not just food that is making her look that way. That girl thinks she's killing herself so much for a man who's over there in Japan, proving one Asian lady there. It does not make sense. It's not what she should just forget about him and move on with her life. It might be difficult, but that's the best thing. The first 6 months of moving on with her life, she will realize she has done the best thing for herself. That's all I have to say to her.
Thank you. So you said you wanted what? Tell us what you want. What you want. Say this one. Go
Speak
ahead.
with your high voice. Shout. We can hear you. Shout.
I said if he wants me out of his house, if he wants me out of his house, that he should give me more time to gather a place, to gather money to find a place I'll go to. Because I cannot go back to the village. Because my parents are not.
Speak loud.
Leave her. She's done. No, some men are heartless. That's why some of them don't end well.
Firstly, small girl.
You should not be bothered. You should not be disturbed. I know how you feel. But you don't need to put yourself into all this rubbish. You don't need to pass through. You don't even know what God is having have in stock for you. Huh? You don't know. You don't know what God have in stock for you. So many people will just leave the moment the men or women tell them that they don't want again. You feel that is the end of your life. But if you watch it very well, a better person is ahead of you. Ahead of that person, that if you settle down, you will still feel, oh, if I had known. God, if I had known, you understand? So you understand, but you don't need to cry. You don't need to weigh yourself down. You don't need it to overshadow you for whatever reason. You're a pretty lady, you are still young, and no matter your age, if relationship doesn't work out, you must not kill yourself over that relationship. Look for something to move on with your life. There are better days ahead and better people ahead of you that you may not even think they are existing. It's a one door closed, another one open. So do you think all your doors are closed? Your doors are not shut. The day you met this man, God knows. The day, this day like this, God is already know that this kind of day, this kind of thing is coming up. He predestinated it. So you don't need to worry, cry, and all that. Do you know when the rent will expire?
It's his house.
It's his own house. So how long time did you want him to give to you? I'm asking so that we'll know the kind of letter we'll write to this man. That is why I'm begging you to speak up.
Like 8 months.
Do you think you can get a house rent in 8 months?
Yes.
8 months. You say?
Like 8 months.
8 months. We'll get back to him. Have your family returned the diary back to him?
Yeah. They say that before they do anything, I have to come with him.
Eh?
They said before they do anything, they have to come with him.
Yeah. But who exactly come to your family to pay the diary?
His elder brothers, two of them. Two of his elder brothers.
And the two of them are asking you to go out of the house.
The eldest one said I can go and stay with my sister. When his brother comes back, then come and stay.
As in what? Are you not married? Did they pay your diary? Why would you leave your matrimonial to go and stay with your sister until the man comes back? You will stay there until the man comes back, not even 8 months. You will stay there until the man comes back to Nigeria. He will officially take you to your parents and return and tell them the reason why he married you and keep you, waste your time and break your heart and ask you to leave the house without nothing. Did you know the period he kept you there? If you that meet somebody else better than him, or settle down or move on with your life, or do something tangible with your own time, or finish your apprentice work, what kind of stupid condition is that one? Stay there. Don't move. If anybody question you there, call this line. I will give you my direct number. What rubbish is that? You should leave your matrimonial home to go and stay with people that girlfriend self occupies a man's house without even whatever. Talk more of somebody they pay dowry. How many girlfriends stay in a man's house that even the family can't chase them out? Then you that they pay dowry, the brothers is asking you to return to your sister. Did they marry you to turn you to your sister's housemate? You stay in your matrimonial home until the man return. Then they use man, they say, I no marry again. If you don't marry again, come back. You that marry, not even the brother. He himself will come back to Nigeria, go back to your family and tell them he's no more interested in the marriage. If before he comes back, if he's not picking up, he's not calling, he's not reconciling, if you see somebody that wants to marry you, don't do anything with the person. But let you and that person know that he's proposing you marriage. When this man comes, they will return his dowry, you marry another man. For what now? In the midst gist of marriage, no mama, no papa. You just put innocent off and they disturb up and down.
You don't have to. You have to stay in that house. Let him come and take you away from that house.
Come, what is that your name? Wetin be your own name? If I ask you what is your name, is Suda for your name? Suda for not the man. Is it not the man name? Is Suda for your name? Is Suda for your name? The answering your name, I ask you your name. What is your name? That is the question I did not ask you. What's for your husband name? Eh? Your own name. Your name as a woman. What is your name? Okudele. You will go back to that house. This office, they are your mother, they are your father. As far as this case is concerned. Can you hear me? Eh? Yes. You know, some of you that behave like this, you are something else outside the office, this office. I'm not surprised. If they talk, they not hear like, what is the name of this girl I put in my house? Chinaza. Chinaza na another woman being entirely that can bring down this building. But if you dey talk to her as she go just dey do her like a gamma lizard, Chinaza go do that. Have you eaten? Go do. Nothing you thought that girl will open mouth and answer you. Go back and go and lie down. The next person voice that you'll be hearing and that house will be shaking is Chinaza. Now Chinaza type of woman being this. Everybody beg you, no fit talk. You no fit talk because the man say leave my house. Now he make your voice no talk again. How people go help you? They call you what is your name? Now the man name. I be the man use the name cook food for you. Cook indomie for you. I be the what they call now. But the man use the name cook indomie for her. I say what is your name? Can't even know what is this. You die for. You never even first of all they call your name. They call Uda for. What is your name? Say Uda for.
But the thing is that he made me change. I
That
changed
one
my
too by
name.
the side.
Newspaper publication and all that. Change my name. Go to my bank.
You go back again and change again. No be change, you change. And change back again. You go and change again. That is not a big. You that even know the easiest way to change. And change again doesn't matter. That is not our prayer for you. You understand me? If God, the only thing is the reason of the man asking you to quit the marriage is unknown. Is unknown to you. Is unknown to this office. Only him know his reason. And if you are finding alternative of woman satisfying him somewhere, and he don't see anything reasonable or better in you, you don't need to keep yourself for such man. If a man find alternative to you, find alternative to him. We are calling out to know what is the issue. The issue is what we are talking now. If we heard from the man, we'll be able to know what is the issue, why he has to block you for months and all that and all that and all that. And the family has to say, go to your sister until he comes back. What kind of family is that? So you don't need to kill yourself. Stay calm. You wait for him. While you wait for him, eat well, go and learn your handwork so that you can also establish yourself. You look for something that will take stress out of you, take thinking out of you. Anything that you did feel that makes you happy, engage yourself in that thing for now. Engage yourself. Anything at all that gives you happiness, engage yourself, because if you are disturbing yourself, killing yourself, the man is out there enjoying himself. Then before you know, you start looking older than your age, because one man is somewhere catching for moving on with his life, while you are here dying for the man, bearing his name, killing yourself, killing all the good cells in your body that another good man supposed to enjoy if you eventually did not marry him and you marry somebody else. We'll keep trying to chat him, talk to him to hear if he can respond back. But if he did not respond, anybody that asks you to leave the house, call our number. Okay? Yes, as far as your husband is not in Nigeria, nobody have any right to chase you out of that house. You are in your husband's house. Let him come to Nigeria and move you out of the house by divorcing you. Happiness is free. They know they buy it before you feel you don't have money to buy it. Anything that will give you happiness, do it. Now your birthday friend, you want to do birthday, go there, sit down, make people dance, they laugh. At that moment, that pain goes off you. You know what to do? Pray in the night. Anything that's behind, if it's of God, let it work. You pray. If it's not of God, let God scatter both of you beyond repair. No say we know they think of scatter. Something might be in your life and that thing is evil.
Yes.
Something might be in your life, that thing is, your end result will not be better. But you'll be crying to have that evil around you. You'll be crying. You will pray to God. If the man is the will of God for you, both of you to marry, let anything that is the problem, let any crisis, let any storm in it, let that thing scatter. Let God be involved. But if it's not, scatter beyond repair. One pastor pray back and prayer for church one day. One guy said, pastor, pastor is praying to marry. You don't see somebody wants to marry. And pastor, they are having whatever misunderstand that they want. Pastor now said, if it's not your husband, you should scatter beyond repair. They get us say, pastor, I don't want to scatter this one beyond repair. God no want this one. I no want make it scatter, make it do like that. So is that the kind of prayer you want? Should I pray that kind of prayer for you? Or you even want, if it's not the type of if it's not the type of husband, make the person self remain. Is that what you want? I'm asking you now, tell me I'm too good at praying that kind of prayer.
Do you want so I should pray now?
Do you want me to pray that kind of prayer? I should not pray.
No, as in,
yes.
If it's not the will of God, let it scatter.
Yeah. Okay, if it's not the will of God, let it scatter.
Yes.
But if it's the will of God, may God intervene. So shall it be in Jesus' name. Okay? What is Evangelina? I thought it's evangelist. I was thinking I'm having the case of evangelist. I don't know that your name is Evangeline. Evangeline means what? Gifts. Which language is that? Greek. Greek language. Have you been told that you are very pretty girl? It's like you don't know.
Better book yourself so I'm not married to you.
You don't know? Evangeline, you don't know you are a pretty girl. You are more than pretty. You don't have. I want to see the picture of that your husband. Do you have the picture? The phone spoiled. Don't worry. We'll pray that prayer to see. If it not come, now we will again. We'll still give you husband. Now, Human Rights Office will come and they give husband here too. Are you aware? Both husband and wife will have them break it. They give husband, will they give wife? If you marry better wife, you know one take care of her. We'll look for better man, we'll give her. We'll match mate. If you marry better husband, you know take care of. We'll look for better wife, we'll give. So we'll get both good wife, good wife products and give husband product.
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
Don't
Absolutely.
don't stress yourself. Yeah. Yes, we'll try our best to communicate with Udafo Ekene to know what is into in Japan. Eh? You're a very pretty girl, and you don't need anybody to stress you for no just cause, for marriage sake. Marriage, our parents, our grandparents, they do it. Which peacefully? They were ready. They have made sacrifice. My grandmother and my grandparents have made sacrifice for what is it called, endurance in marriage for me. You understand? They did not born me for endurance. So my name no be endurance. They made our grandparents made that sacrifice.
When they name their children endurance again.
So I believe where your parents, I'm just cracking this joke now so that you can laugh. And thank God I see your beautiful teeth. I don't know the set of your teeth can be this beautiful, like all this new corn. No, this new corn that they break for this. If you see the set of the corn, it's like Evangeline teeth. Very unique teeth. You don't cover them again. Evangeline, you're a pretty girl, okay? Yeah, you're a very beautiful girl. God will intervene by His grace in Jesus' name. If it is the will of God that both of you should be together as husband and wife, God will perfect it. But if it is not the will of God, anything that will bring pain, sorrow to you at early age, may the Almighty God settle it in His own way in Jesus' name. So don't stress yourself. Go back home. We're going to write in. Do you have his email address?
It's only his company email.
Yeah, send the company email to us so that we'll send him an official letter pending when a return back. Then calm down, be prayerful, okay? Yeah. All right, thank you very much. You can see my new hairstyle. And they use it, they fight too. You try me.
See my eye.
You can see, go and ask Bianca the wrestler, what she used this hair to do. So me, I use it both physical and spiritual. If the hair too fine for your eye, you won't meet me for night. Go ask people what I do with them for dream, how them be, whether they remain see me the next day. So I have graduated from physical fight to spiritual fight. So if you meet me there, as you are seeing it, I'll still use it as battle, as weapon at night. So stay clear. Don't come and touch my head thinking your hair is fine, and I'll see you in the night. One can't touch the hair. It's no more, it's no go area. Okay. Enjoy your evening. We'll have some cases. Please want to apologize to those of you that were supposed to attend to your case this afternoon. Something came up. We're trying to sort out issues of camera, so that delay us not to come online for your case. Mostly the international, all the cases that they have booked today yesterday ahead of today, we'll be able to attend. By God's grace, we'll start by attending to such cases tomorrow before any other case. Love you, remain blessed, have a good evening. Always advise ladies to possess good character and humility. Lastly, to always have something doing before they get married. Yeah, it's a good word. My sister, at least you've learned the lesson. If you have a daughter, you will still tell your daughter. I believe, if not that you don't have something doing, rely on. I don't think money can bring this money that brings this problem can bring problem. Though you can demand, but you cannot really fully depend on him, right? And if not because you don't have something doing, source of income that how you can eat or feed. If you were doing something before you married this man, that wouldn't have been a problem for you. even while it's not giving, you have move on and whatever. You understand? So it's advisable for young ladies to have something doing, learn handwork, work, education, add value to yourself, have something to rely on. So that even if the marriage, your husband did not have to charity to take up your full responsibility, you should be able to take care of the home and also support your husband. And the one that want to take full responsibility of you, you can still have it. Then your manner of approach also mind it. Thank you. All right, bye.